Welcome back with Popplio Army. PopplioMasterJoku here, bringing you guys another video. This time I'm going to be making sort of like a list, but like from my favorite starters from each generation. So stick on to the video to see what Pokemon I like in each generation of starters. For Generation 1, containing Squirtle, Bulbasaur, and Charmander, the three original starters that started everything. Out of these three, my favorite is Squirtle, not only because it's a water type, in which if you haven't seen my video on why, you should go check that out, but Squirtle is also adorable, and honestly, ever since I saw it, it was the first one that grabbed my attention. Like Bulbasaur was okay, Charmander was also okay, but Squirtle grabbed more of my attention. It looked more adorable. It looked like a fun and like goofy Pokemon that I wanted to use. And turtles, who wouldn't want a turtle Pokemon? Turtles are are amazing, especially watching the anime of the Squirtle Squad with their glasses and everything made me love it even more. So Squirtle is my Generation 1 favorite starter. Generation 2, the Johto starters, containing Cyndaquil, Chikorita, and Totodile. At first, I really loved Totodile as a starter and loved it more than Cyndaquil and Chikorita. But then as I restarted watching the whole anime, like the season, I started falling in love more with Chikorita after the way I saw it and the way it was acting in the anime. And especially Ash's Bayleaf was so adorable, like trying to be all tough and defeating Pokemon, but then going so nice and sweet to Ash and wanting hugs and making sure that nobody got near Ash, only the Chikorita by itself. And that really made me appreciate it more, even though it's probably the least underrated starter that nobody picks. But for me, I really don't really care if it's good for competitive, but for anything else, Chikorita is always going to be in my heart as my favorite Gen 2 starter. Gen 3, the Hoenn region, aka my favorite region of all, containing Torchic, Treecko, and Mudkip. The first time I started to see the Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby remakes like on TV and everywhere on YouTube, I wasn't sure which starter I want to choose because I really liked all three. But then I started to remember the time when I started playing Sapphire and chose Mudkip because it was so adorable, and I knew that that was my favorite starter. Since with the ground type it gained the electric immunity and was really strong, especially when it evolved into a Swampert, which made it bulky but also made it a good attacker. And then when I saw that the Mega evolution of Swampert was all buff and everything, I'm like, yes, this needs to be my favorite starter, which then became my second favorite starter of all time. Generation 4, Sinnoh, containing Piplup, Chimchar, and Turtwig. This generation was also similar in the similar boat with Hoenn, which made me unsure which starter I want to choose because all three of them looked amazing and were adorable. I was leaning between more Turtwig and Piplup, but ended up choosing Turtwig because it was a turtle, kind of like Squirtle, which made me love it more than the others. And I really wanted it because it looked really derpy, but also really looked bulky because I knew that that was gonna help me along the journey with like strong offensive Pokemon and stop like teams destroying my whole team. And I really liked that was also a ground type, which made it even better and more bulkier. And that's why I chose Turtwig in this generation. Generation 5, the Unova region, containing Oshawa, Snivy, and Tepig. And in this region, I mostly didn't have to make tough choices between all three starters because I didn't really like Tepig and I didn't really like Snivy either. So the only one that I actually appreciated and liked in this generation was Oshawa, the otter, water type. And I love otters because they're like so cute and adorable. And Oshawa, it was like that otter that I really love. And it's me using the shell as like a sword for its attacks and everything is really adorable. And in the anime, Ash's Oshawa made me love it a lot because it was so like confident and everything, even though it couldn't do much. But I really liked that because it made me appreciate it more than I did already. So that's why Ashawa is in this list. Generation 6, the Kalos region, bringing Chespin, Fennekin, and Froakie. At the beginning of this generation, I was leaning more towards Froakie, but then as the game started getting closer and closer, we saw their final evolutions, and I saw that Froakie evolved into Frogadier and then into Greninja. At first, I really liked Froakie evolving into Frogadier, but then as I saw Greninja, I was like, no, why? Why did they ruin my adorable Froakie and Frogadier? Because I don't really like that Greninja has a tongue as a scarf. Like, why? So then that took away Froakie and Fennekin, so then leaving me Chespin, which I really liked because it was adorable, and evolving into Quillen was still keeping its adorableness that I liked. And then going into Chestnut, it brought the bulky look and the strong offense look, and with the new move, Spiky Shield, which was a clever idea for a warrior-based Pokemon. So that's why I love Chespin in this generation, because I really liked how everything was going and did not ruin it, like Greninja. Gen 7, the Alola region, aka my second favorite region, containing Popplio, aka Best Starter, Rowlet, and Litten. And I'm not gonna go really in depth with this generation because by now you probably already know who's my favorite, obviously Popplio, channel mascot. But if you wanna know more on why it's Popplio, you should go check out my top 10 favorite Pokemon list because I explained everything there about Popplio. So that is all it for this video. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, and subscribe. See you all next time.